rest in the goodness of God.
Hello, welcome to Pastor's Perspective.
So God sent his son Jesus.
And I'll tell you, we have seen time and time again God, setting people free.
Oh, well, thank you very much for your answer.
Okay, I'm going to read Eric's question off the screen here. It says, is it a sin if I have dreams and in those dreams I'm not upright in my behavior? So how would you guys answer that, Bobby?
I would say that there is a level of dreaming that we are just lost totally in a dream. And I don't think that there is accountability. Like, for example, if you pull out a gun and shoot somebody in your dream, you're not guilty of murder. I would say if you're chewing somebody out and you're just using expletives left and right, I wouldn't see that you're sinning unless you just are kind of in this half awake spot and you have bitterness that's kind of leaking into your dreams and you could pull yourself out, but you're enjoying it. So I think a lot of times people, and men in particular, I'm not saying this is the case with Eric, but they'll think about this in terms of sexual dreams. And I would say that there is a level of dreaming that can happen where obviously you're just in a dream state. You're really not in a place to pull yourself out of it. You're in REM sleep, REM, and it's there. I think that there's another level of dreaming that you're kind of in and out, and you might be, getting aroused, so to speak, in your dream, but you're letting yourself stay in the dream when you can unplug. And I think that if you're in that situation, you just unplug from the dream because there is a sense where when we're dreaming, there's times where we are aware that we can wake up. There's other times we're just dreaming and you're dreaming and you're in a sleep. And so I think if you can distinguish between those two, then perhaps in the one where you can pull yourself out of it and you choose to stay in it, then there's probably some stuff going on in our hearts in that moment, be it that we're fulfilling some kind of a sexual fantasy or revenge on somebody or, taking part in something that, we shouldn't, be it a number of things. But that would be my thought. Richard, what do you think about the world of dreaming?
My only question is how much is dreaming associated to input in our lives regularly? And how does that shape our dreams? And does that have an impact on us? And in that case, the dream isn't the sin; it's the sin that fed the dream. And if that's real, but not being a psychiatrist or a psychologist, I couldn't. And if Phil has a voice now, if you want to say something, I'd like to hear that.
What did everybody else say? Wow, that's a good question.
It was your question.
Oh man. I don't think you can be held accountable for things that you're not awake for, but it certainly shows you, maybe, Lord, I want to clean up the daytime of my life.
Which is what Richard just said.
My life is better. Is that what somebody said?
I said that, yeah.
Yeah.
And since you said it, I thought, wow, I was smart once today.
Well, this whole day started with me saying, yeah.
Oh, I just said that I think there's a level of dreaming that you are just dreaming, but then there's sort of this, you're sort of conscious and you can pull yourself out of it. And if you choose to say in a dream that maybe, is not the kind of action that God would want you to take, then just pull yourself out of it because, if you just kind of push yourself back into that sleep, then that might be a space in the dream where there could be some accountability, but I don't know.
Like a daydream as you're laying in bed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Phil,
that's so
what were you going to
add?
Yeah. Anything else, Phil?
No, I think that's really good. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I think there's a difference between daydream and night dream, where daydream, like, you're pushing the thoughts, where maybe a night dream certainly can be you, but it might not always be. That's really good stuff.
All right, Eric, thank you for your phone call today on Pastor's Perspective.
What's up? Hey, thank you so much for watching. Bobby Conway here at Pastor's Perspective. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and make a comment. See you next time.